Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We're here for our AEW Rampage live reaction. Still the debut, yes, still debut of Canada. Their Rampage debut in Canada. Um, I avoided spoilers for this Rampage because I heard this was a very, very good. Of course, that one bad match. I got a subject to talk about when that match has to happen.
Oh
Yeah, I've
Um,
man,
heard a couple of spoilers
I've
too,
heard
but I
some.
still
I've heard
want
a
to watch
couple like
it.
big rumbles on,
but
and
well,
I'm excited to see what
like the
happens.
match I'm talking about is Anna Jay and uh, Nyla Rose. No one wanted to see that match. No one asked
Hmm.
for it. So I have a subject to talk about. I hate it. No one wanted a match.
I'm in the
I don't
same
know.
boat. I didn't want to see that either. I don't
It's
know
kind
I
of
don't
what's
know.
going on.
unexpected.
I don't know what we did to Tony for him to do that to us.
Tony,
The
come
booking's
on,
been kind
bro.
of weird.
Maybe you should lay off the coke a little bit. Coca-Cola, people. Just kidding.
Allegedly, allegedly he's addicted to
Allegedly.
Coca-Cola.
Nah, I don't think he is. I think he's. I don't know. I think he's just trying new things. But at this point in your booking, you probably should be looking at having your top women on your roster at this point. Don't get me wrong, like Nyla Rose, she's awesome, but no one asked for her and Jade. No one asked for that storyline.
Exactly.
Well, she already
Exactly.
Jade already beat her twice. How did she get third title shot?
I don't see why this is going on. Honestly, I
Because
don't see
she's
why
the
this is going on.
gatekeeper.
No one wants to see Jade as
She is
champion.
the
No one
law.
wants to-
She is the one. Don't get me wrong. I think she's a great person, but at
No,
the same time, like, why does she get like I swear every month she has some kind of title shot.
Nyla.
Yeah.
It's like
I feel
Oprah
like
up there.
she's gotten the most title shots out of anyone on the entire women's roster.
Yeah, I would say
I mean, I
so.
think as a
Talking about
person, I think she's amazing, but I don't get why she's in the title picture right now. I don't understand.
Because maybe she's doing a lot of stuff on Dark and is top in the rankings. I don't know.
You got
I
me.
I don't know.
Hangman. Oh, a lot of people have been talking that he next Tuesday it's Hangman and Moxley. That Moxley loses, he has no one. I mean, Hangman loses, he has no one. He doesn't have the elite.
Yeah.
He kind of hinted at that on Dynamite. So if he lost,
Mhm.
Moxley
What if
all
the
the
elite
rings.
come back that night?
Yeah, that's what I
They
was saying.
might after those T-shirts came out last week with the
What
Canadian.
t-shirts?
There was like
Yeah,
so on Twitter. There's like these T-shirts trending with like Canadian flag that said the
Mhm.
elite on them. People thought they might come back last week, but maybe it's next week.
That'd be cool.
Gosh, it's
They
about.
weren't
I
bad
miss them.
shirts though.
Oh
They were not
no.
bad shirts.
Dude, shout out to the bunny. She is like all Canadian out.
I know, right?
Those are out.
She's repping where
Impressive
she is
feat.
from.
Oh, she's from Canada. She's from Canada. Can't speak
yeah.
today.
But for me, I'll
I
never
don't
call
know.
her the Bunny because I knew her in Impact Wrestling as Allie for like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to call him
Yeah.
something different.
Get
It's like
used
a
to
Ri-
one name. It is hard. You
it's
even
like
see that like announcers have trouble with it sometimes.
it's like if Randy Orton comes to AEW. I'm not gonna call him nothing else besides
Randall.
Randy Orton.
Randall.
Like some people's
Call him
names
Keith
just
Orton.
Keith.
like Bearcat,
Keith Orton.
like Bearcat Keith Lee does
Keith
not.
Orton.
Keith
Oh
Orton.
dear.
That does not go well.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The really dangerous snake, Keith Orton.
Danger. Go from the Viper to the Cobra.
See,
Oh man.
The
But
Cobra Keith Orton.
You have to change that AR graphic. Goodness gracious.
right.
someone's already bleeding. Blade's bleeding. Thing.
Dang. What did he hit? Did he just get cut up by the table or something? Or
I thought
I'm not
Adam
sure
Page
where
made
that
himself
happened.
bleed the other day. Was I crazy in seeing that, or did he like make himself like I don't know?
I'm not
He
sure.
gave
I didn't
himself.
watch
He
it.
gave himself a bump. He gave himself a good bump.
Ooh.
He
He
did
kept on
that in
touching it when he popped up.
like
Like,
there was a
don't
match
touch
he
it.
had, and like he like built up for a Hangman
I'm
and
gonna
Jericho.
touch it.
Like 2019, like he had these stitches in his head, and then like during the promo, he like took them out, everything, and
Yeah.
his face was bleeding. And
Oh my!
Just do like the whole like just smear it and then go and just lick it. Just lick it. Show how crazy you are. Just lick it. Just pull out mankind and just be crazy.
I know. I was gonna say I missed some of the Mick Foley stuff because that was just hardcore.
Yeah.
Dude,
Some of that Abdullah the Butcher stuff.
Dude, even like just watching Cactus Jack in WCW. Like if you get the chance, like go back and watch some of those like matches that he did because he had this really great match with Flying Brian. This is when they were like in a small studio audience. Have you guys seen that one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I've seen
we
that.
Dude,
I've
watching
seen
all
that.
the old
Just
Mick
like
Foley
that
stuff.
high pitched screech that he does. Oh my
like
gosh! Like it
iconic.
haunts your dreams.
Cactus Jack was bumping like a madman.
Oh
Have
man,
you guys ever read his book? It's it's really funny. You can
It's
hear
on my
him.
reading list.
It's one of those wrestling books. If you get it on audiobook, he narrates it himself. So it's like
Ooh.
really cool
Oh,
to
yeah, I
have
think-
him
yeah.
tell his own stories.
I'm gonna have to give a listen or watch.
Yeah, it's all on YouTube actually for free too. So it's not a bad listen.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's one of my like favorite like speakers too. Like he's actually him and DDP are like the best like motivational speakers in the game right now.
DDP yoga, man.
Yeah.
That stuff legit makes an
Oh.
impact.
Saves lives.
I like a Mark Mero the best probably. If anyone knows who that is. Like he legit left being a wrestler.
Yeah, he does a lot of
motivational
emotional.
speaker on his
Commercials.
YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
He has like daily videos and stuff.
It's so weird. I never thought I would see
he
Claudio and
hasn't
the Butcher
aged.
together.
I love watching Claudio wrestle. He's so good.
He'll
Ugh, what a clothesline.
AEW All Atlantic champion, TNT champion, Trios champion. I believe he could be the first AEW Grand Slam champion.
I can see
I
that.
can definitely see
cutter.
that. Yeah, definitely.
Moxley doing a cutter just isn't. Has a move that suits him, but looks good when he does it.
Oh shit.
He just gave him an RKO.
So let me ask you this. So I missed Wednesday. How was Renee? How does she do?
Fabulous. She's
She
fabulous.
actually did really good. She was awesome.
So what is
She
her
fit in
role?
really
Is she just a
nicely.
backsstage personality and commentator? What is she doing?
Yeah, mostly
backstage
backstage, like interviews and like
Mhm.
the personality
Oh.
mainly there. She wasn't on the commentary. Was she? Maybe she was at the beginning for like
Yeah.
a short time, but
Yeah.
throughout the show she got up
Oh
and
my
was like
God.
actually talking to like talent backstage.
Yeah. Shout out to Moxley and just doing that scratch down the blade's
Oh.
back.
Yeah.
Did that make you guys cringe as well, or just me?
That's hard to watch, man.
Dude, but I bet it felt good. I bet he like. Oh, I bet you got. I bet Moxley got.
No,
that
do it again
spot,
towards
like,
the
right
middle.
there where
That's
it
where I'm
just-
really
oh.
itchy.
Go to the left. Go to the left. All right, there you go. Right there.
Moxley, yeah. Show just go. Ah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
There are just times with some of the moves they do. I'm like, there's no way that could ever feel good. Like the boot to the face. I'm like, I can't. Even if you're doing it gently, I don't know that I want a boot in my face.
It's like
So props
that
to you.
and thumbtacks. 'Cause even though you land
Ugh.
square, because it's still like it's going into the tacks isn't the problem.
Wait, what did he do?
You guys ever see when it's pulling them out? Like, did you ever see that from Jericho? Like when he did that interview when he
Mhm.
and Moxley did the Ambrose Asylum match. Is that what it was called with Mitch
Yeah, the
Plant
Asylum
and
match.
the thumbtacks?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Jericho was saying that was like the worst like Pioneer experience just because they had to pull every single one of those thumbtacks out.
Oh,
Ugh.
You hear them hitting the bucket. Ding.
oh, that was a nice double.
It's actually a really good Rampage.
No one can do those like they're trying to do like Brian Danielson. Like he kind of created like I don't think created. but
Yeah, Brian Danielson has the best stomp in the Blackpool Combat Club, but
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
like how they've incorporated it into their group. Because Yuta does a great job with it. Yuta would be close second, in my opinion. He does a
Yeah.
really good stomp to the face or head.
Ooh, that was a nice paradigm shift.
I feel like Mox must be so happy too to have Renee in AEW with him now.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for her. I'm glad that she's back into the wrestling world instead of just. I know she was doing her podcast and raising a little baby girl, but man, it's so good to see her like actually on TV.
I see a sign we want Omega.
Yeah, when she came out, she looked so happy to be there too. It was awesome.
She looked like super, like she felt like she was at home, which is great to hear.
Yeah.
And so we get to keep her.
Are they like the French part of Canada where they had to have like signs in English and French? I feel like that'd be like a funny like meme they could do. Somebody's got to get out there.
Hangman out of Page. I was very impressed by his promo on what.
Yes, that was awesome. I mean, that's some.
Same, bro. Same.
I can't remember the last time he was that fired up though. It was awesome.
I know. It was great to see it.
I really hope no one like interrupts people talking, because every time backstage promos, like they just talk for like 5 seconds and someone interrupts them every time.
Let them talk.
And normally it's Mark Sterling.
Mark Sterling's the best.
He does it every time.
Yes.
I wish he would.
I gotta admit.
I wish he would do a spoof shirt of like the Better Call Saul, where it's Better Call Sterling. That would be like the best shirt.
That'd be good. That's good.
That's good.
Print the money right there. Look at that. See, Tony and Mark, if you're listening, there you go.
Moneymaker.
It's the first time we've seen Keith Lee since Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Swerve was the one who walked away.
What if, dude? I bet it's gonna be Keith and Swerve next. I think that'll be the next big feud in AEW.
They'd be so.
It's gotta be it. I mean,
they've planted the
such
seeds.
An eloquent speaker. It's so funny because when he talks, like he's just got this like nurturing, like eloquent, wise. But like I'm just like I adore you, man.
Undoubtedly, and big words and his posture. That's why like the Bearcat thing didn't work.
Yeah, I was
Keith Lee worked in NXT because he was different. He was unique. He had a specific promo style that nobody else had. Like it was very, in my opinion, similar to Dusty Rhodes. And then he could do stuff that flippy guys could do twice their weight.
And the crazy thing is that what everybody loves about Keith Lee, Vince McMahon hated, and he wanted to change every bit of that.
Which makes zero sense.
Bearcat.
But didn't he say that like he was too intelligent for his own?
Yes, exactly.
He's too intelligent.
So wrong in so many ways, dude.
You sound too smart for your own good.
That skirt, yeah. You're a bearcat.
Bearcat. That's it.
See, Vince used to be very, very good at characters and stuff, but I say 2017 when they went downhill in my opinion.
Yeah.
The best character he came up with ever was probably Undertaker. It's hard to top Dead Man Walking.
Dead Man Walking. Oh man, we need I wonder who would be the next Undertaker, that next level.
No one.
Yeah, nobody.
No,
nobody's
gonna. That guy literally gave his whole life to wrestling.
No, character-wise, no. I don't know who would.
There's not many people I can see that unfortunately will be on that level. It's almost like not a dying art, but maybe Jericho. I think Jericho would be the one I could see at this point in time. Because he's
Taker's almost like a walking era in himself, like the way things were back then, and so it is hard to capture that magic with someone. It's not to say there can't be some really cool characters that are like a spin-off of it. Like I always really loved the Bray Wyatt stuff, which of course is super timely considering.
Right.
But he's always he's another person that Vince never really gave due credit, and you're just like, what is wrong with you? But this guy
is weird because he checks all the boxes, really.
Yeah.
He's over the top.
Exactly.
He's coming up with these great ideas. He's are taking what Vince McMahon is doing or Hunter and just running with it.
Yeah.
And that was always weird to me that just because he requested time away to heal when Brody passed away, I don't care what company you are. When you're close with somebody for that long, let them heal and then he wanted to heal and then you fire him. Like, why? He had probably the best moment at WrestleMania with John Cena during the worst time in any wrestling company during the pandemic era.
Yeah.
And you let him go. One of your top merch sellers, up there with Reigns and Cena, and you just let him go.
I'm surprised they did not learn from their past mistakes. I mean, like, when you don't give people time to grieve, they go a little nuts. In other ways.
Yeah.
So, you gotta give them that time.
Oh, this is some of the highlights of the show that's fixing to come up, I think.
We love Jericho, though. I love he was getting.
It's just crazy how the Dark Order just looks like a bunch of dudes hanging out now.
Sadly.
This is going to be the highlight of the show. Well, not to the main event, but this is going to be one of the highlights, probably.
I would hang out with John Silver any day. John Silver's amazing.
Man, Preston can cut a promo.
Just wait.
Who knew?
Oh man, this is going to be.
He's back! Yes! Claws up! Oh. Dark Order's complete again!
Hey!
Hell and Angels.
Okay, that's cool. That was cool. That was a cool little reveal.
I wonder if he's just back for one night.
That was a great zoom-in shot.
Since he's from Canada, just from being there.
I bet they worked out something for him.
Yeah.
And
that was well done.
They didn't take a break on signing people. They signed that Zach Clayton. Which, how is Julia Hart not signed? She's been there longer than him.
Yeah.
Isn't she signed? I thought she was already signed.
No. Or if she is, they haven't made it official.
Yeah. I thought she was.
JAS. Anybody else tired of the JAS already?
I'm just tired of like the whole Ring of Honor. I mean, I love the Ring of Honor title and stuff, but they're kind of making it more focused than AEW. Or they're focusing on the Ring of Honor brand more than AEW. That's what the show is supposed to be.
Hopefully.
Like, this isn't AEW ROH.
Because you have an AEW signed wrestler holding up, holding ROH title. I know. I see what you're saying though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's time you do.
That's why Ring of Honor is supposed to have its own show.
Well, I think I get why they're having it on there. And I bet what's going to happen at Final Battle, I bet it's going to come down to Garcia and Jericho. And I think Garcia is going to jump in and be the kickoff champion for the TV show. I bet we're going to see something in January. Because did you guys see the post they Warner put out? Or not Warner.
No, what was it?
TBS put out. So apparently they are very happy with Dynamite. They're talking about more content. I know they're doing the reality shows, but I think they hinted at ROH because they were talking they want more content that's away from just the plain old scripted, TV, and have more stuff like wrestling. So it sounds like they're going to have hopefully ROH.
They really need a show. I don't see where they go though, because they canceled everything besides AEW on there. Because then they canceled a lot of their reality, a lot of their.
I'd say you can put it back on TNT.
This is gonna be hard because they got the NBA, the NHL.
They're with a lot of fall sports.
Give them a weekend slot,
that's
on
the worst
Saturday
time
or
of year.
something.
I don't know how they're gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, to your point, I mean, I feel like they're even moving stuff that's legacy shows back, different hours or different days because it's so hard to get into the sport.
It's just hard because NBA is just such a big money
Warner,
thing.
As I said before, Warner does own Cartoon Network. So
I saw the post today. So it's either going to be owned by everything. I guarantee in 5 years, everything will either be owned by Disney.
Yep.
or Warner Brothers at this point.
Well, I think I want to like they
Why
don't.
is it Amazon? Jeffrey Bezos or
I think they've owned Cartoon Network for years. Like so is CNN.
Yeah,
But
They
they also
closed
own, they got True TV, so
I think True would
Yeah.
be cool. I think you could do it on there.
I just
Do
don't
it, like,
think they're going to get
Thursday
on.
nights, maybe Thursday.
It's a popular channel.
I mean, I don't think Impact's going to really affect them.
Impact. Unfortunately, I love Impact Wrestling, but
Yeah,
I
it's just
don't-
I just want them to focus on AEW
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, I feel like there's a good way to balance it out.
well, I think what they need to do is just take it off of like have some of the talent like showcase on there. But what
Yeah,
they need
'cause
to
there's
do is
definitely,
do
like,
what
people on AEW's roster who like they used to do better about like spreading it out, and bringing people, to get their moment and get some spotlight. And it seems like there's a more formulaic approach to it, so just getting more eyes on them would be cool. But
I think what they should do with Ring of Honor is kind of do what they did with AEW when they first started, is have those video packages that set up those vignettes, those video packages that I praise and I still do to this day, especially with Cody and Sammy for that first match.
that was
What they
great.
need to do is build with that. Use because you can easily build up man, I lost everything. I had to go, insert babyface from ROH there. I had to go up to the independent scene. I had to work my butt off. And when Tony said that ROH is coming back, and I had to wait at home, sign, anxious, just do like the weightlifting videos and stuff. It's my time. And especially with like Honor No More, using
That always
Montage.
seems to be in every montage.
Honor
Just,
No
something
More, you can literally
weightlifting.
have them cause havoc on both rosters.
Hey,
Because
don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't. Like you don't know what happens at the.
What?
Don't
Did I
mention
miss
that name.
something?
Don't
Connor?
mention that name.
Connor,
Don't mention
mention
that.
Connor, are you keeping something from me? Do I not know something?
If you don't know, it's good.
Your name should not be said.
You just I just
Well, you will
ruined
be
it for myself. I don't know.
You will be saying it after the show's over,
but there's so much.
I've
that
heard
they
like
can
some
do, bring in
big news about what's going down.
if
I'm trying not to
kept on
spoil it
Facebook for a
myself.
couple days. I'm kind of like on a Facebook cleanse a little bit.
well, one of the members of Matt Taven was teased to go to WWE, but
I don't think he will.
it's just good you don't know. But
I saw that, but I don't think Matt Taven will. Which I'm surprised, like, because even Michael, Dalton Castle and the boys. Ooh,
he's a former ROH World Champion. He beat Cody for it, didn't he?
Yep.
He did.
Yeah.
I did not like him for that.
But you'll see why I tell you not to mention that name.
I love Dalton Castle.
Here's what wrestling is all about, man. Over the top.
Oh,
Just
man.
you would
entertainment to the fullest.
Dalton
It's
Castle.
bad that I want
versus
his
Damian
outfit
Sandow.
more than anybody else's right now.
Oh, come on, girl. You could pull it off, girl.
Just slide over that suit. Well, I wanted that purple hat too. They had the other day, that bucket hat, but mostly just for the sake of like.
Dude, JAS has a money opportunity right there. JAS
No.
purple bucket hats. Yes.
I tweeted at Chris Jericho. I was like, "Look, if like they're gonna throw it on the floor, like, dude, like I will DM you my address. Not sketchy or anything, but like."
It was I think it was Daddy Magic, but he posted a picture of it like the next day. He's wearing it. He's like another one person's trash is another man's treasure or something like that.
We're still gonna get Jericho and Don Castle soon.
That'd be a great.
I'm
match.
down for that, man. That'd be great.
Fresh.
That'd be a great
That's new.
match. Hell yeah.
I feel like some of the matches on Wednesday could have been placed.
And I would actually enjoy if Don Castle beat Jericho for the title. I would really enjoy that.
That could be
It
good.
really should have been left on Claudio this whole entire time.
They should have kept it on him.
Yeah.
But I think the direction they will go will be Garcia and Jericho. I've said it like every single week since this, since he won it. But I feel like that's
But it
I
seems
thought
like
they were gonna do like I felt like there was this like moment for a while there where it felt like all of the the folks who were kind of like in the second spot were gonna like try to take over the first spot where it was like Garcia, Jericho, and you had the same thing with Hayter and Britt Baker, and then they kind of just didn't let it happen, and I was like, where did that go?
I feel like Jericho, especially Jericho's stories, like he talks Tony Khan into doing stuff, and he just goes for it, and like that's what I feel because why like Garcia turned on Jericho, goes with Danielson, he goes back to Jericho. If he goes back to Danielson, it's not gonna make any sense.
Yeah.
Like I get the long-term storytelling, but there's a point where you want to get to the story, like you don't want to drag a story out for too long.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins, for example.
That's true.
Yeah.
They drug that whole story out, but they had to bring Rey Mysterio.
That did get boring.
That was a weird one.
It was like Dr. Phil, basically.
Well, now they're doing Riddle versus Rollins.
Exactly.
That's going on for like they're like another match next week. I'm like, we just saw that Extreme Rules, guys. Like
there's a way, like
that should have ended it right there.
yeah,
long storytelling does work, just the way you book it.
Well, I think there's been a few times like where like it's good to have like the multiple matches in the series.
right.
I go back and my favorite match series that WWE ever did in the last recent memory was Rey Mysterio versus Andrade, where they did it 3 weeks, I believe, in a row, and it was just
that was actually really good.
Crazy great every single time. It was different. It was new. They did different things. Like if you do it right, it's great.
You can have that like epic.
But once you have that blow off match, like it takes away from how credible Extreme Rules is.
Yeah, because then you're like, you feel like you're just backtracking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. 100. I agree 100%.
No,
yes.
Oh, poor Anna Jay. She's gonna get squashed, isn't she?
Yeah, probably.
Flattened like a pancake.
So, let's look at the comments. Hi, Emily.
Oh, hi, Brenda.
Ellie. Yeah. Yeah, Luchasaurus. Those, like when he was on the post, like when he was trying to slap the post, he didn't even like he just touched it. He like his movement.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's a big dude, and we do.
Who?
I don't know.
Give a little tap.
So
A little
much
love
shoulder
tap.
tape.
It's my family. Yeah, he's doing.
Yeah, that's something he's doing a good job.
Shakeups. How did?
I just think he needs a little bit more help with the creative.
Yeah.
How did Swerve get these?
How to get that name? Well, because he's been doing heelish stuff, and he knows he's been doing it. He knows what's going on. He knows he's bringing his true heel self out. That's all he's doing.
He's letting it simmer.
So AEW signed Deanna Perez as their wrestler.
Yes, please bring both her and Chelsea Green.
Oh, that'd be so great.
Oh yes, I would love that.
I'd love to see Matt Cardona in AEW, even if it was just for like a couple matches. I would love that.
Because I feel like he didn't have a time to actually get that crowd pop when he had his little cup of coffee there.
Yep.
Yeah, he was in 20. He'd had the like All Out 2020, the 4-on-4 match with Brody Lee, I think.
Yeah.
But it didn't really do him injustice because there's no crowd really.
I think you could give. I would bring him and Brian Myers over.
Right.
Work out a deal with Impact because they could be another great challenger for the FTR, for their championship.
Whose jumpsuit? Pink, purple jumpsuit.
Oh yeah, from
Don Castle. Don Castle.
Yeah, Don Castle. Yeah.
If this video gets 1,000 likes, we'll get matching pink and purple jumpsuits. So share. That's 1,000 likes though.
He's the Liberace of wrestling. That's what he is.
Oh man, it's not a bad match, but I feel like Nyla Rose should be squashing her by now.
I just feel like there's not a whole lot happening. Like it just feels like kind of slow paced.
I don't.
Like that's why I was
Some filler.
What is she doing?
like on Dynamite. I was
That was
mentioning,
pretty good.
like
That was great.
people really never asked for this kind of match, but people have asked for Athena on TV more. So
Well, I think you need to showcase
Yeah.
once Ruby comes back. Really, I think it's time you stop showing some of the other talent that's not up to where Tony Storm, where Thunder Rosa, where some like you have a great amount of women on your roster.
more
Why aren't
competitive
you
matches.
using Athena? Why aren't you using Ruby? Dude, Ruby.
Well,
is a
I think she
killer
just
athlete.
had no surgery, right?
Yeah, so when she comes back,
Yeah, Ruby
When
just
she
had
was back, like
surgery.
she was doing great.
Yeah, I've seen that picture. Yeah, she didn't really look too good.
Yeah, I think Athena's been doing independent shows and stuff.
She's finally been wrestling a little bit on Elevation a little bit, and some pretty decent matches. But Tony Storm, like, she's had like the best run, like from a former WWE star that going to AEW, the best run.
Oh yeah, she
Like,
really should
every
just
week on
become world
Dynamite.
champion at this point.
Wrestles on Rampage, Dark,
Yeah.
like
What was Thunder Rosa's injury?
And
I
she's
don't know why.
certainly getting treated better.
I don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah, I
what
forgot that one.
I wonder because they really come out.
I think I thought she
say,
hurt her shoulder or something like that, but I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
because I don't remember what she exactly like had to take a leave of absence for, but
See, like the funny thing is, like at the media scrum, Tony Storm said when when Thunder Rosa says that she's not injured anymore, she can come back.
uh-huh.
I just hope like
I see.
That's what they all say.
But it's time that you got to start doing the insurance stuff. I get it sucks when your top star gets hurt and you have to have them relinquish the belt. I get that. It sucks. I hated when Balor had to give up his belt when he got
that was the
hurt.
worst.
I hated when
Yeah,
Edge had to do it because he had to retire because the first time because of his neck
Yeah.
injury. Stuff like that. Like, but the thing is like you
Mhm.
can't hold up your roster, especially if it's the main title. You cannot. I'm sorry, you cannot
Right.
have the interim stuff, and especially like when Cody was out with COVID. Just come out.
Yeah.
Like, they should just
Yeah,
came out
like,
and said, "Hey, he has COVID.
This
He'll
is
be
2
out for
weeks.
2 weeks." You don't
And
need
that
to
was
have
it.
an interim champion. Do like
Yeah.
a small tournament, a number one contenders tournament with your top. You guys have rankings. Use the top of your rankings. Do a number one contenders tournament,
Yeah.
and then when Cody comes back, there you go. You
I
got a
thought that
great
was-
main event for Dynamite. Cody can win and put the other guy over, and there you go. See,
But-
problem solved.
But the only thing that did come out of that was the Sammy and Cody ladder match.
Yes, that was a great match. Still can't believe Cody's gone. It's so weird to see him like with
On his,
WWE.
on
Well,
his,
you know what's weird is that like they didn't. I don't know if you guys saw
Yeah.
that interview,
Which was
or
an
not.
awesome match. I'll give him that.
I feel like Tony didn't really comment on seeing Cody in WWE. I mean, I know it's upsetting, but
I wonder if he's like legally cannot say anything.
that's a good
I bet they
point.
got their lawyers involved and they're keeping it very professional.
Yeah.
I feel like,
That's what
I feel like he chose Punk over Cody somewhere.
I don't know because
But it was really not like they kept on having Cody do like he's like mid, like they was gonna have him.
It feels like that too, because Tony has kind of been kissing Punk's ass ever since he stepped in.
But she
Ain't
is
wrong.
but she is the biggest money maker that company has ever seen. And probably will ever
him and
see.
MJF. I wonder if we'll ever see him again wrestle, but I know he has a backstage role.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
I don't think they have a choice for to bring him back because like they're like this year's merchandise sellers. He's sold like over $5 million to $6 million.
I don't think
Dollars
he's
in
done with
merchandise.
AEW. There's no way
They
unless
can't they can't afford that really. Like
Yeah.
that, like he's like their John Cena type person.
I
He's
feel
not as
like
big as
they just have to like
Yeah.
it sort of is kind of up to him really too. Like
yeah.
he's kind of got to decide if he's going to come back and like act more professional.
Okay,
Well,
I did like the whole. I
Can't
did
be a
like that.
PR
with
pipe
the where I
bomb. 'Cause
wanna
PR
know.
team won't have it.
I thought that was funny.
But like he told
Right.
fans that he didn't want to leave fans disappointed. Well,
You
he's
did.
really gonna have to own up to those words.
You became like you acted like a child in that media scrum.
Yeah, you had to. You have
Yeah.
to come back and apologize at
When you
least
had-
to the fans,
When you had
regardless of
that,
Yeah.
you and the elite need to come back and apologize for what happened.
Didn't Jay
Why are you
fire
sending your
that little girl?
lackeys? Really, sending your lackeys?
I know.
I thought she
Ah.
fired her in that promo one time. She said that they're like you're fired. That Leela Gray.
I don't get.
She was
I
only
don't
fired
get
that
this.
day. She forgave him.
Okay, Jade.
Yeah, that was-
Okay. Do something.
If you really want your,
Okay.
if you really want your
Okay.
title back that bad, you think you'd be the first one to get it.
Well, she's going through security.
Very effective security. Good.
Right. You
Good
think
job,
she'll be the
security.
one running down there?
Oh, Nyla's running. Turn
Yeah, 'cause
around.
Yeah,
Why are you
at that
focusing on
point,
security?
she wasted
Bad,
so much
bad
time.
Tony. Bad Tony. Bad booking. No.
That security went down so quick.
No. That was bad. What
She
the
can
so
still
secure.
fuck is that?
You can still chase her, but she's just at the ramp.
Come on. Go after her.
Yeah, that's that
He's
top
do
flight
like-
security
behind
right
you.
there.
I do like-
Go.
Yeah, like he's right behind her.
Oh, it's Hook. Sonny Kiss is still part of AEW?
Yeah, Trustbusters. Like that group doesn't go together.
Hey, it's VSK.
Look at Vicky Guerrero. I love her.
I know.
She's doing the best of what she has.
See, I love Hook. Every time Hook wrestles, it's amazing.
So good. Although I'm not gonna lie, every time he comes out, all I can hear in my head is that like scene from like the 1980s movie Hook,
that
where
was-
like they're chanting Hook on.
Why there's no entrances for this match? And like Ethan Page is from Canada. You should get a better ovation.
Yeah.
I love his trunks. I like Ethan Page's like.
He was one of my favorite wrestlers in
Mhm.
Impact. Well, him and Josh Alexander as the North.
Josh Alexander is great. He's another talent I want to see in an AEW ring
When
eventually.
it comes to AEW, Impact is. I don't know who they got besides Moose for a main event star.
You still,
they're really gonna have to find their next AJ like.
they need to start building some more. They have a lot of great talent. They just signed Chris Bay to their 5-year deal.
Oh wow.
So
Oh.
that's a huge. I think Matt Hardy's getting broken again. What do you think?
He might as well because it isn't like Jeff Hart's coming back anytime soon.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Well, I think
I
he
do hear his
completed his.
treatment's going well, though.
Yeah, I think he completed his rehab.
Look at
but
Paige.
he legally, but he can't come back because of legal stuff. No, because he could still go to jail
Yeah.
even though he completed his rehab. That was funny. Like Ethan Page is always funny, like especially on his YouTube channel.
Oh
With
yeah,
him and Mark Sterling.
Dude, him and Mark Sterling are great.
They just go
Yeah,
at
he's
it.
actually really funny.
It's a unique matchup. I never thought I'd see Ethan Page and Isaiah Cassidy.
Whoa.
Connor, do you think
That was
Wrestling
pretty
controls
fast.
the Good Brothers? No. It actually would be better to not have them because I can sign other tag teams if they wanted. But I had to say it, Dirty Dango is not gaining anything in Impact. Like, if anyone knows, like that's Fandango, if you doesn't know what that is.
I miss Fandango.
Fandango.
I thought he was
He
going to
was
be
awesome.
like the next. I thought he'd be like a good Intercontinental Champion when he beat Jericho
I
at
love
WrestleMania.
Well, I loved his feud with Jericho. I mean, Jericho was. Well, it's funny. Jericho talks about that in his book. How like he originally was so against the whole thing, and then it like turned out great.
And he got the biggest payday of his WrestleMania career.
He just picked him up and just
Yeah.
threw him across. But like Impact used to have a very good tag division with Santana and Ortiz, Lucha Bros.
They still have. Like,
But,
these-
Mhm.
but even though Impact has lost a lot of people, I still like if AEW didn't exist, I'd still watch Impact over WWE. You shouldn't have won that belt. I was really mad about that when he won the belt on Wednesday. I'm just a really big Pac fan. Always have been.
I love that.
He should have closed the year as champion, like Ethan Page beat him for it, or
See that? Yeah, like that made more sense. But I'm glad Ethan Page at least is on TV this week.
or like Claudio Castagnoli would have been
Yeah.
a good person to win it.
Well, I like having Cassidy because I feel like he's another one of those guys that we knew was gonna be a champion eventually.
It should
So
have
if
been
he's gonna be
next year.
champion, if he's this, then it's not too. And some people wanted to see him as like
just give me a
world
sec.
champion, but I don't know
Yeah.
if we're there yet. I think the era of MJF's got to come first, and then
Yeah,
maybe
it's
some
gonna,
others.
Yeah.
see, I don't know what if he's a cat, if he's because Tony Khan said he gets a match opportunity, but he's saying he can cash it in. So
Yeah, that chip is very interesting. Except that first time they used it, the camera cuts were like making me nauseous.
yeah,
Not as bad as was it last Monday? Oh my
Yeah.
god, I saw that clip.
but I don't.
I'm glad I
Yeah.
did not watch that, but oh my god, I thought I would be like throwing up or having like Tourette's or something with like all those camera angles.
But I
Dang.
feel like they would want MJF to win it at Full Gear. Like that'd be a lot of pay-per-view buyers.
Yeah,
I
they
bet it'll happen
really
that
good for a
winter. I bet it'll
special.
happen that winter is coming. But maybe I'm just biased because I'm going to that.
I feel
Up
like
in
he might do
Philly.
it. I feel like he might do it in
Where is the
Cincinnati.
next? Where is Full Gear? Is it the Phillies?
It's in Newark, New Jersey.
New Jersey. Got it.
I'll be going to that.
Mhm.
We need to plan it next year. We should all take a trip together and just
Nice.
meet up and go to a pay-per-view.
Oh my gosh, I would love
We
to.
should, I think it'd be
Unless,
awesome.
well, I mean, it seems like 90% of them are in Chicago. We're all like, wait. a minute.
Yeah, that.
They need to
Yeah.
bring some like to like.
Why
Oh, I
Chicago?
know.
United States, yeah.
The only one that I mean, obviously, do it in like Las Vegas. Obviously, like Double or Nothing makes sense there. But like,
Yeah,
spread
that's
out the
fine, but,
you're
like,
gonna wear out the Chicago market. There's other markets that love
Exactly.
you. Come back.
I get like they are the hottest like crowd, but dude, bring it to Texas, bring it to Tennessee, bring it to.
Like Chicago's not the only state.
There's
Well,
a
it's not the
lot.
same place. It's not the only place in the entire world.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of wrestling heritage in Georgia. There's
mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, Chicago is great now, but like imagine taking a break
Diego.
and then when you come back, it'd be a bigger deal.
Right.
You know that Mindy's Bakery that Punk mentioned and that
There you
go.
Scrum though is doing like bang up business now because of it.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
I went under their like their Google
I'm
thing
sure.
like, for reviews and
Need
stuff.
the best reviews. It's like I'm here because of CM Punk.
Everyone like they've never got this many reviews for CM Punk, and like they're probably making a lot of business now just because of
I
that.
wish I was. That's the only reason I wish I was like going there locally. Is I was like, I really could go for some of those pastries you guys have. So
I really wanted to go there that Monday, but CM Punk said that they're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. So
Thank you. Thanks, Jermaine, for seeing it live.
Connor, are you turning 21 tomorrow?
I don't know, maybe.
that's a yes. That's another.
Oh,
way of saying-
dude! I gotta buy you a beer when I see you. Like when we like as soon as we meet up like at WrestleCon or something next year as our podcast, I'm gonna buy you a beer.
Yeah.
We're gonna shotgun like Stone
I'll
Cold.
have a cold one.
Do you guys think that we will take it? So far, I don't really think they've taken it. But maybe talent-wise, I'll take it to them.
Well, so like it's
Mhm.
interesting because I feel like WWE was just not good for so long that it was kind of down here, and like AEW was just doing so great. And I feel like because AEW's had like some injuries and some of the stuff happened PR wise, they've had to just not like change. It's not bad. It's just they've had to like change directions. So they've kind of stepped back a little bit. But with Triple H, they brought it up from not good to better-ish. So they're, like
Yeah.
I still think some things are still. I still can't watch there and watch 3 hours of Raw. I mean,
no.
I still can't do that. Like some of the stuff.
Yeah, that is too long.
I only watched SmackDown we only watched Raw this week for Bray Wyatt, and then they told us he was just going to be on SmackDown.
It's just so much.
They waited till the end of the show to tell us that, of course.
Like it's stupid. Like that Braun Strowman debut, like come back on Raw, but he's gonna be on SmackDown. Why not have him just debut on come back on SmackDown?
That makes zero sense.
I just
It's already looking at its finest.
I felt
They
that.
get mad at Tony for the same.
To get the people
We
to
got
watch
an
Raw,
announcement, but I'm like, you do the same thing.
They've got too much talking too. Like the first, like it was like a few weeks ago. I watched Raw, and the first 30 minutes was talking.
See, I think that's kind of my issue with that's kind of like one of my issues with the whole, like when AEW had those couple segments like where they were just talking, or there was no more talking than normal.
That's when the ratings went down too.
And I think we need, like I said, I'm sorry, but AEW, you guys are like the show that starts off hot. You have to start off with a great match and then do your talking. It's fine, and it works great that way.
Yeah, because you start out with a bang, you get like the crowd hyped, and then you go into all the.
All right, everybody, stay with me. Time for the main event. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Oh, it's your boy Connor, Brian Cage.
Yeah, it's like all of his boys, pretty much. He's got FTR,
FTR,
got the Wolverine, Sean Spears.
Yeah, I'm glad Sean Spears is back finally.
Me too.
I know. For a while, it sounded like he wasn't sure. And I was like, wait a minute, where are you
Does he have a
going?
new theme song?
Who?
Yeah.
Sean Spears does. Yeah. It's like he has like a
Kind of
whole.
the last time he was on, he was like kind of against Wardlow in MJF's corner, and then he comes back and
Well, the Pinnacle is basically back together.
yeah, really,
Pretty much.
I think so.
without MJF.
Yeah,
Like-
he does.
Like his first split when it came to AEW was perfect. Like he had green tights on, he had green eye contacts. Looked so good, but he changed it up. They went with MJF.
Well, did you guys hear that? The reason why you guys ever hear like why
Yeah.
he took time off? Apparently, he had a family member pass away.
Babyface
Somebody
form.
close to him.
Oh,
know,
I thought he had a kid.
He is having a kid, but
She's still pregnant, isn't she?
one of the Iconics is still pregnant. So, but
Cassie Lee.
yeah, Cassie Lee. I can't remember her name was. But
And
yeah,
Cassie Lee
No,
and
I didn't hear
Jessica
about
McKay.
that.
Did not know that. Yeah, I thought he was on paternity leave already.
Mhm.
like
Why is he going back to
basically
school?
he had that he basically had two like life moments at once. He had a death, and then he had an announcement of pregnancy. So, shout out to Sean Spears, man. I'm glad that you took your health into consideration, and I'm happy for you and your beautiful wife, and I can't wait to see you as a father.
Oh my gosh, you already know. Like, I don't know, wrestlers, they just make such cool dads. Like, seeing all of them with their kids is so cute.
Oh, did you see the video of Moxley like running, like jogging with his baby? Did you see that one?
Yeah, it's like you just know these kids like break down these like hardcore wrestlers. It's just like this little person. You're like, okay, you're cute.
Mhm.
I love pictures when they take them to like the actual ring and stuff, and we'll like just play
That's
with them in
cool.
the ring.
I haven't seen it.
I'm glad that they're using Brian Cage's music and not an Embassy theme song. Group theme.
Oh, dude. I want to be as swole as Brian Cage. Like, do you think if I take a lot of supplements and work out 10 hours a day, do you think I too can look like that?
I think back to
Brian
that
Cage-
old Triple H supplement commercial, and theoretically, yes.
Brian Cage's workouts, I've seen like
Jeez, man.
a lot of cardio. I mean,
He is one of the best shaped athletes. No matter if it's wrestling, football.
like he has a lot of like stamina in the ring. Like he doesn't wear out fast because I don't know how someone could work out that much.
Well, I think
But
that's yeah.
Like in the Impact and Lucha
Yeah.
Underground, he looked a lot bigger than he does now.
I think he toned down a little bit.
Like some say he took steroids. I don't know because how did you get that big? And well, he
Mhm.
wasn't too big, but he has.
It's not steroids. It's horse hormones.
It's a supplement. So
It's a supplement.
But
it's a supplement or vitamin.
Yeah, he was a lot bigger then.
like
Yeah.
He still looks pretty swole though.
And apparently,
Dude, personally,
the
I don't
MJF
know. It's
gained,
hard
like,
to say,
20 pounds,
dude.
too. A bunch of them have been
Freaking
like
veins
bulking
have
up, so
muscles.
I think there might be a little delay.
everyone's bulking up now.
Yeah.
Supplements
Guys,
from
just so you know,
Mexico.
you don't have to hibernate for the winter. You can.
He just eats like whey protein.
Yes,
Oh.
yeah. Like I went to a show where he was at, and he had like all these like a big thing of these meal type things,
Yeah.
and like 2 big bags full of them.
On my end, I probably am on delay.
I bet he gets like the whole like Eat Right or like Hello Fresh. I bet he just gets like those and just stacks them up like that high and just is like,
Because it's
this is like this is just a midnight snack.
Because it's really hard to say that he's on steroids because he puts a lot of work and he works out a lot.
Right.
Him and The Rock, man. I bet they eat a lot of calories.
Oh man, it's Death Triangle versus Best Friends. I hope I hope Pac's not gonna lose all his titles just in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Dang, what a
I
save
don't want to
from
see them lose it
Dax.
like that. That's because Orange Cassidy wins the title. I mean, everyone needs to win the title, and that's him.
No, I think Orange needs a
But
good,
they really don't have any like trios teams besides.
I know.
Like, a lot of them's either not with the company
Dark
anymore.
Order, the Elite.
Some are not with the company anymore. Some are.
Oh, I'm not saying that he is.
That,
Who else though? Like you have Brian Cage's team.
oh yeah, I forgot about them because like they used to have like a Jurassic Express with Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Marco Stunt. They used to have.
You always bring Marco back.
It's
Marco
too late for that
Stunt?
now. It's too late for that now because they hate each other now. So
Who? Marco Stunt in AEW?
oh no, because Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus aren't together. So
Oh,
don't know how that works
yeah.
as a
Dude,
trios
where
team
would he
now.
go? That's a good point.
See, Marco Stunt was like 5 minutes from my house. It's crazy. Like I'll see him at like Little Caesars or Kroger, and
Try to become besties. That's
Oh
funny.
God, I just saw an Cowboys Eagles commercial. I just hate the Eagles
Oh.
even more.
I refereed
God,
one of
I'm
his
not looking
matches.
forward to that
It
game on
was,
Sunday.
like 2 years ago. Like before I went to AEW, I refereed one of his matches because I was a referee at one time. It was kind of hard because I'm kind of taller than him, and yeah, that was just very awkward.
Mm.
But his match was a good match.
That's good.
I mean, I wouldn't complain if they won them, but just because Orange Cassidy won it like the week before doesn't mean
That's
I
cool.
don't want Pac to lose everything all so soon.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be better to have
I want
maybe
the
Cassidy should have won it then and have Best Friends and Cassidy win the trios titles next week. Maybe that should be the direction. I feel like
I mean, I'm not complaining if they're going to win titles because they deserve to be trios champions.
I don't want them to hot potato the championship belts though.
24/7
You want them to
title.
mean something by sticking with people for a while. So.
But like at least give them a couple like good title defenses before you. Oh,
You know, Roman Reigns is fixing their first 800 days as champion.
why? How many title defenses has he had? Like that's my hard part is like how many defenses has he had?
He
It feels
doesn't
like
know
all
how
he
to
does
beat.
is
Too many.
I am the head of table. Oh, welcome new Uso, Sammy.
But like,
Acknowledge me.
Sammy.
Although stuff with him and Sammy is gold. I
It's
love that.
like it takes like them to get like 15 minutes to get to the ring. Like they all walk so slow, and then Sammy's dancing, and Paul Heyman's just
Trotting.
Paul Heyman's like my king.
like
king.
me. Except me.
Championships.
Yeah, like the 24/7 title.
yeah.
But to your
God,
point,
no.
when you hot potato titles, they lose their value because people think, oh, it can just go to
Dude,
anybody.
I still hate the 24-cent championship.
Once that's
Worst
still a thing.
decision they've ever done.
Once that's still a thing. I don't know why Triple doesn't. Like first day, if I got in charge, I'll just do away with it and never talk about it again. Like erase that.
Dude, just bring back the extreme. What is it, the extreme championship?
Yeah, Sammy's awesome right now.
Yeah.
I thought they won't do it because of Mick Foley. Since he's the last hardcore champion.
He's worshiping.
But you know what's going to be a good addition to AEW though, just so he can do some of the death matches again. I think they should do a few matches with Sammy Callahan.
Mick Foley in AEW?
Not Mick Foley, but Sammy Callahan would be great because he has a Mick Foley vibe to him.
Oh, I thought you were saying that Mick Foley should come to AEW.
Mick Foley should just stay retired. Love the man, but I
thought you were saying that he should come to AEW and do some death matches.
He's talked about doing death matches again.
No.
You know he'd be game.
I don't want to say
Darby would be crazy, but I think Darby would kill him. I want to see Nick Gage come back though. I really want to see Nick Gage back in AEW.
Hardcore
it was
championship.
it was so cool. Like
that was a good reversal. I looked at that reversal. Brian Cage went for the F5, and then Sean Spears burst into a like DDT type.
I still think it'd be kind of cool to see Brock Lesnar versus Brian Cage.
Yeah,
that would be really cool.
That would be
like when I first seen Brian Cage, that's what I thought of. But Brian Cage would have to get back to that size again.
He's still a pretty decent size though.
Yeah, he's still like he looks a lot bigger in person than when he does.
I wonder if he had like. I wonder if
I'm
he
about
had
to say nobody wants to see that.
I just wonder if he was just not moving as much or had like some kind of injury.
Oh, he would be game. Nobody wants to see it though.
Yeah,
I think someone's on. I think he might be on delay. Jacobs. I think it's a little delay. Yeah.
I'm still here to find his picture.
Oh.
I'm still trying to find it in the stores because the Cage and Starks. I need their like figures.
That was pretty dope.
This Cage looks amazing.
I got Brian Cage's figure in Rookie Stark. Well, I've all Series 9 except Hobbs and Christian Cage.
I'm still waiting for him to come to stores. Or maybe I'll just bite the bullet and just order it from online next week from Ringside.
That was a good elbow. You see Brian Cage's elbow? Like, that looked.
Yeah. That was a good move. Oh, what the heck? That was weird.
What happened? I didn't kick anyone out.
What'd you do, Connor?
I didn't do anything. I wouldn't say anything.
Dang, that's weird. They both looked at the same time?
Well, I know Mr. Jacobs is on delay a little bit, but
Dang. Oh.
I don't know what happened.
Do they just get tired of our nerd talk about toys? Jeez. Oh, well. Welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast. You'll never know what's going to happen.
That was a good Brian Cage. I never seen him do a like elbow move, like a flying elbow like that. I've never seen him do that kind of move.
Is Brian Cage going to tap out?
A
no
double,
way.
A double sharpshooter. Everyone leaves when the big
John Spears, do a sharpshooter. Spears, you do a sharpshooter. Yes. Yes.
This is where the big surprise happens.
Oh, man.
Everyone's I hope I didn't kick anyone out.
No, like, yeah, that's weird. Both of them left at the same time. Oh my Jesus! I just destroyed Dex.
It isn't over, is it?
3 minutes.
Is the match over?
No, no one won. I didn't throw it out. No one won. Oh, good ring awareness from FTR. Oh, your brother out of the way.
All right, we're good now.
Welcome back, Mr. Jacobs.
Am I on delay now? Or am I good?
You're good.
All right. Sorry for the tip. At least it didn't happen in the middle of the show.
Dude, I love Cash. Like, he's an article. He's such a, I just love, like, he just makes sense. Like, he makes sense, like, when he's wrestling. I love it. I also love FTR. Like, they're very by the book and everything.
Yeah. Very old school. It reminds me very much old school.
Yeah. Get the pin. Come on, Spears. Get the pin. And it's over. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Great.
That was a great looking heart attack.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad he's a babyface now.
Yeah, he makes a good baby face. I agree. He's so underrated.
Oh shit!
Underrated.
Oh shit! It's Honor No More. It's okay. The Kingdom now. Shit!
Did Sean Spears pick up the win?
Oh man!
See, now you see why I said. Oh no, I'll talk about that.
Oh, the Kingdom. Marie Canales is looking great, though. She looks great.
So they're just gonna forget about Honor No More. Like, I haven't watched Impact in a few weeks, but
Kingdom has
they just put
arrived.
in for like a one-off appearance. Unless they're gonna debut the whole faction next week.
Interesting.
I know
This
Vincent's
is
going to
getting
WWE.
interesting.
Hope it's just them four together. Or Brian Cage and
I'm wondering where they're going with all this, though. Honestly, I'm interested in it.
I bet it's gonna be a Ring of. I wonder if they're gonna have like a Ring of Honor, like a faction war or a almost like a Survivor Series type thing. Like have them like take it to AEW.
so like who won the match?
That'd be good, actually.
Sean Spears.
Yeah, FTR and Sean Spears.
Yeah. These guys have been great in Impact. Like the
But I
few
feel
times
like
I saw him here a lot. Oh, and
I feel like-
Joe.
I feel like it's just gonna be them three, and I don't think Vincent and PCO and them's coming.
Oh man,
Just fine.
I love PCO.
I don't know.
Oh,
what
Eddie Edwards, please bring Eddie Edwards with him.
I feel like there are too many people into this feud now. Look at all these people in this one.
I mean,
feud.
yes,
Oh
it's
my
becoming
God.
overbooked.
Well, that
We're gonna get Joe and Joe
mean,
and Cage.
yeah, I would. Oh, I don't. I wonder what
It's a bit
could see,
overbooked. I mean,
I can see FTR versus the Kingdom for the ROH Tag Champions happening.
What a
Yeah.
great night! Oh my gosh! Wow,
I like
Fun
the ending
show.
of this show, though. Nice.
very fun show.
Kingdom. Yeah, Matt Taven's in AEW, and like there was reports from
Yeah.
going to WWE, and Matt Taven just debuts, and I get an email from Matt Taven.
Dude, is he gonna be on the show, please?
That's
Can he come on?
That's probably a spoiler too, and I said that.
Oh,
He spoiled it.
That's so weird. Like, but what the heck with it? Because when you said the Kingdom, I said don't mention that name. So just in case
Yeah.
anyone didn't. I hope.
I had no idea. I just
okay.
guessed.
I don't know what happened to Emily. I hope she's okay. Oh,
Yeah.
because we started talking about wrestling figures, and then
I'm sorry, Emily. I'm kind of a nerd. I'm sorry if that pushed you away. I'm sorry.
yeah, the effing Kingdom. Yeah, I'm glad Mike. Like they're gonna be a great like AEW needs tag teams kind of since a lot of them's injured
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
suspended and shenanigans. For this announcement. Yeah, I'm glad. Great Rampage tonight. Well, you guys know Matt Taven might be coming on the podcast, so
Awesome.
that with it.
Can't wait.
One half of Kingdom.
I love Kingdom. They're so yeah, that's pretty much it for Rampage. I thought it was a very good Rampage. Like the main event was really the highlight of the show, I think. Like
Even Nyla, like and her and Anna Jays wasn't too bad of a match.
the first match, Butcher and Blade and
Oh, that was
Moxley and
great.
Clark, like that was a very good match too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
A
enjoyed
lot
that.
of people like talk bad about Rampage, but I actually like Rampage because sometimes the matches could be a little bit more big time matches on the card, but like they're showcasing people that like you can't put everyone on Dynamite.
True.
So, and people want them to cancel Rampage, but people ask for Rampage. Like I said, it shows so they can showcase more talent. It's just
If anything,
about
make
time.
Rampage longer.
Yeah, exactly. Like the only thing it's lacking is another extra hour. Then you set.
I feel hungry every time I watch Rampage. Just want more.
Exactly.
Because it's late at night. But yeah, we'll be back Monday for sure for our WCW. I'm not sure if we're going to be on a pay-per-view or a Nitro. Because I know
It could be the pay-per-view going by now.
World War III.
Mhm.
But yeah, we'll be back Monday. Then Wednesday we'll have Dynamite. Thursday the review will be back. And Friday Rampage. And definitely make sure to stay tuned into our social media accounts. In the description below, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify.
Big stuff coming.
You already know something to look forward to on there. So definitely like our Facebook page and our Facebook and Twitter page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here. We're at 231. We've gained a lot of subscribers from last week to this week.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Awesome. Appreciate every one of y'all.
We're growing, guys. Let's keep it going.
More comment. Yes, I agree, Mr. Jacobs. Estimate lamp. Yeah, 2 hours every week would be good.
Mm.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for Rampage. We'll see you guys Monday.
Yeah.
guys take
Thanks
care.
for tuning in, everyone.
Good night.
Peace.